This 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time is the feast of All Saints. The word saint comes to us from a Latin word, sanctus, which means holy. On this Lord's Day, we remember and celebrate those who've modeled their lives on Jesus, who've actually been holy in exemplary ways. Now, for many years, I have to tell you, the saints seemed pretty remote to me. They were on a pedestal, idealized figures that I could not relate to. But as I've become more reflective, thinking twice about my experiences, I've realized that a lot of people in this world don't actually think and act like the Beatitudes, especially as this pandemic not only lingers but worsens. It's tempting to think and act, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. A hopeless, cynical, depressing way not to live, but to try to take the edge off and muddle through. So much of our world says, do your own thing. The hell with everybody else. Be boastful. Snooze, you lose. Look out for numero uno. It doesn't say, be humble, meek, thirst for righteousness. That's the way to be happy. The world doesn't say that. The business world often pushes you to do more, And many companies will evaluate the worth of their employee by saying, what have you done for me, for us? What have you done lately for us? Whereas Jesus' program for happiness does not determine a person's worth based on what you've done or what you have. It's based on who you are. Your lovableness, your being blessed, is because you are a child of God. Who you are. And in a world that prizes instant gratification, it can be frustrating and disconcerting to wait for benefits. Yes, work for change in this world. Do the best you can to speak up and take actions which will in fact embody the Beatitudes. But you know many people are not going to appreciate that. And all of your efforts may not come to fruition in this life. That's okay. Still build God's kingdom. There are many people in this world who have embodied these Beatitudes, ways of thinking and acting. Rather than simply throw in the towel and give up just because life isn't 78 degrees and sunny and low humidity. Despite opposition, they have done the right thing. It can be as simple as wearing a mask. Not for yourself, but for somebody else. I love the thought of Mother Teresa of Calcutta when she said, we can do no great things. We can do simple things with great love. St. Teresa of Avila also said similar things, and they both lived it. There is a woman on NPR recently who described how much work it took for her to finally get a job that she really liked. And it was a good balance of things. But given these exceptional times, it got to a point where she saw it was a question of priorities. Do I keep this job at the expense of my family? Or is my priority my family? And she gave up a job that she really loved for the sake of her family. Family first. Blessed are the peacemakers, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Look at those who are willing to run for public office with good motives. Those who are not egomaniacs. It's not all about them. They truly are out to serve others. Oh, extraordinary examples here in our own time. And look at those trying to build restorative justice as a way of changing systems. Look at those creatively trying to find ways to get food and other resources to people who are increasingly desperate. Look at those who choose to speak up and speak out, not like a loose cannon, but forcefully against injustice, even if it means that they will take a hit with their colleagues and friends. Living the Beatitudes will satisfy in ways selfishness never will. Truly, the saints did not do it on their own, and neither can we. We need all the help we can get from God and good people of God. And one lesson I tell you I've learned in 56 years of being a Jesuit: you will never outdo God in generosity. If we bring an openness and a desire to live the Beatitudes, God will meet us there. And God will give us what we need in order to embody these Beatitudes.